Hi, this is Kathleen Bonczyk, and like you, I'm watching the FX series People versus OJ Simpson. One of my subscribers has asked me to give my top 3 reasons as to why OJ Simpson, a guilty person in my estimation, went free and is not sitting behind bars for the gruesome double murders of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. I will give 3 reasons as to why mistakes led a man to go free, a guilty man to go free, mistakes that occurred even before the first gavel dropped, before jury selection and before opening arguments. Mistake number 3 occurred when the 3 detectives, Lang, Van Adder, and Furman, who were walking around Nicole Brown Simpson's property, gathering evidence, walking amidst the horrible crime scene with blood and fibers, then made the decision to go over to O.J. Simpson's house. This raised the argument of cross-contamination, of possible planting of evidence, of blood evidence in the Bronco, and most significantly, of Furman purportedly, according to the defense, grabbing one of the gloves, the bloody gloves, and planting it at O.J. Simpson's house. What should have happened is there should have been 2 sets of detectives, one to investigate the O.J. Simpson property and one at the Nicole Brown Simpson property. That's the 3rd mistake. Second mistake occurred when detectives Lang and Van Adder essentially wasted a gift. O.J. Simpson agreed to be interviewed, agreed to an interrogation. Now, in this country, we have the absolute right to remain silent. That is our 5th Amendment privilege if we are considered to be a defendant in a case. And what Van Adder and Lang did when O.J. Simpson agreed to willingly be interrogated is they let him go after about 30 minutes, 35 minutes maximum. They should have kept him talking. They should have kept that man going, given him lots of rope to lie and to continue to go around in circles and keep him talking until either he or his attorney, who was asleep at the wheel, demanded a stop to the interrogation. That's mistake number 2. But the single most critical error that happened prior to the first gavel dropping is without question when the district attorney Gil Garcetti gave the defense a gift of monumental proportion. He moved the venue of the trial from where it should have occurred. The venue, where the trial, where OJ should have gotten a trial before his peers, was not downtown LA, which is where Garcetti moved the trial to. The murders happened, recall, in Nicole Brown Simpson's house in West Hollywood. That trial should have happened in Santa Monica. And what typically happens is it's the defense that raises what's called a motion for change of venue based on the notion and the argument and the assertion the defense will make that there's just too much pretrial publicity, my client can't get a fair trial here, and therefore we want this trial moved to another portion of the state. But thanks to Gil Garcetti, they were given the defense a huge gift. And that is the number 1 reason, even before this trial started, that O.J. Simpson went free. 3 mistakes that happened before the first gavel dropped. This is Kathleen Bonczyk. Thank you very much for watching and listening.